So now I got the window. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I got an unconventional video for you today that is a little bit different. We're actually going to go ahead and fix a window regulator on the Volvo that I'm working on. Not necessarily a step in the process here of fixing and rebuilding the S80, but I figured I'd film it and show it in case somebody else has the same issue, and might help them out. So let's go ahead, jump right in. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what the issue is. So here is the window on the S80. As you can see, I have the actual driver's side panel torn off here, which is actually pretty easy. It's 3 screws, 2 in the handle, 1 within the like ashtray part of the handle, not ashtray, you know, the little other part of the handle there. Pull up the plastic piece, there's a bolt there. So it's those, and then there's little clips around the edge. Not too bad. Anyway, once you have that off, well, let me show you what the window's doing. So if I go ahead and put the window down, oof, did you hear that? It makes a terrible noise. And then it does go down, oof, scrapes a little more. And that's as far as it'll go down. And if you want to go up, yeah, makes another terrible sound, and then it goes up. The issue is, if we look in here, and maybe I have to go up a little bit more actually. Let's see here. Okay. It might be down. Ooh. Okay, here we go. You see this right here? This guide. So it actually just, see how loose it is? How it pops in and out like that? It's not even being held in that track at all. It's just floating around. And if you even look closer, there's a little clip there on it that I can probably even take off. Yeah, just took it off. A little clip that looks like that. Anywho, what I figured out, and I'm sorry for the beeping, it's the key. Let me go ahead and shut that off while we're not moving the window up and down. Get that out of there. All right, so I'm like, boy, I'm gonna have to buy a whole window regulator to fix this, and replacing a window regulator on a Volvo is a pain in the rear end because, as you can see, there's no direct access to it. It's behind this panel. I believe it's even like riveted in, and honestly, I've never really had issues with Volvo window regulators. They've all been pretty good. I've never really had any issues, so you know, that's a good thing until now where I have this. But anyways, got online and I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to buy a window regulator because I took the passenger side apart, and there's actually a plastic piece that goes in here, and it's like a guide, right, like a door track on your door. It actually guides it back and forth and helps the window go up and down. So I got on there, and the first thing that actually popped up were these. So these are actually little plastic guides that slide on in there and allow you to replace that piece in the window regulator that I guess goes bad, wears out over time, what have you, and you should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead, try to slip one of these guys in there. Not real sure if I'm going to be able to film me doing that. Basically, I'm just going to slide it in from the left-hand side over here, and I'll try to tell you which way it goes in after I play with it, and get it in there with the clip, and then test the window. But that should fix the issues with the window. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back after I do. Alrighty folks, we have success. Let me show you what I mean. The automatic isn't quite working. Sometimes if you hold this up for like 5 seconds, and then run it through the cycle, the down works, and then go up. Well, it doesn't like the auto up play around with that a little bit more. But the key is it goes up and down without sounding like it's about to blow apart. So what I want to show you is the final product here. There it is. There's the new guide clipped in there with the new clip and everything. So one key, guys, to this that makes it really easy. I'm going to shut this beeping off so you can actually hear it. And I'll show you how this actually goes in. Alright. So, here's your piece. So what you want to do is actually pull this out. Okay, so pull it out just to there, so that those little two sections are showing. And then this is going to actually go in like this with that nipple side pointing out towards the outside of your door, and the 3 notches pointing up like that. And it's going to slide in there just like this. It's going to slide right in there. And I used a little screwdriver to help me get it where I needed it in the track to hook up the window regulator to it to get it to the right spot. Once you get it right in front of the ball piece that snaps into it, you can actually snap the ball past these two little clips right here. I was trying to put the clip on after I put the plastic in, which was pretty much impossible. But then I found out if you put this on first, the ball will actually snap past those. And then once it does, from the side there, you can then push this the rest of the way, like that. And that will clip it in. Actually, you might be able to just keep it like that and push it in too. I don't know. But basically now, it's not coming out. So yeah, pretty easy fix. And well, you already saw it once, but let's look at it again. Let me go ahead and fire up the key. And let's go ahead and see it work. Boom. There we go. I'm so happy, guys. I thought I was going to have to do a new regulator, and you can see it working there. Here, let's watch the new piece. You can see it goes back and forth right up. That's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the door panel back on, and then I'll come back and just show you one final time when everything's looking nice again. But super excited. Easy. I think it was 10 bucks for the whole pack of those. Easy fix, guys. Easy fix. Okay, a couple things I figured I'd show you putting this back together here. So the door panel just kind of, your top edge here sits in first, kind of down in there, and then it just kind of flows on. And there's a screw here, there's a screw here, and there's a screw here. That's the only 3, and this thing comes off. And then be careful, because there's a short wire for your tweeter. You don't want to tear that off. All the rest of the wires connect to the control pad here. And of course, this trim piece goes back on right there, which just clips in, nothing special there. That just clips in, and this just clips back on. Also, when I was in there, went ahead and sprayed some WD-40 on the window regulator, the gears that actually move the thing. And ever since I did that, I'll show you guys what happens. So now I got the window, and then putting her up. Now the automatic works. So she just needed a little bit of lube, guys. But just like that, like brand new, we've got a working window. Alrighty folks, thanks for tuning in. If this video helped you out, be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see the rest of this Volvo S80 project. This should work for any Volvo. I'm assuming any P2 Volvo, which is like the XC90 from 2005 to 2014, the early S80s, the early S60s, and I believe that's about it. Some of the XC70s and V70s as well. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and until next time, guys, take care, get out there, do it yourself.